Right, it's a sunny day, so we're outside. But the good thing about being outside, we've got better lighting, but we've got the guy next door over there. He's got a saw, he saws his wood up in the summer for the winter, but fair play to him. Right, what are we going to do today? We are going to show you the Molle plates that Zach has been busy working on. We've teased these a couple of times in the vlogs, haven't we? But we've fine-tuned these little blocks, so we've got some very specific blocks. So spin round this side of the table, Zach, come around this side with me. So this is the rear window Molle plate for the Land Rover Defender. It will fit the 90, the 110, the 130. All the back doors are the same as far as we know. And you've got a series of clips. Now, this is a no drill product. And basically we've got some clips that clip behind the plastic trim. Which one have I stolen here? BM. So, and that's they're gonna sit on there. We've got some sticky pads just for some extra double adhesion, but basically they're gonna, and when you get them all on and bolt it in place, it all grips on. Now the really cool thing is the top clips, where they go on, they actually shut against this trim. So we've got it curved to match the trim, but the trim actually also helps keep them on. Right, so you will get one Molle plate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that sound right, Zach? 8 clips. Now they're all marked. That one there has got a BM on it. So we have got BM for, this is Zach's nomenclature. This is what goes through Zach's brain. That is bottom middle, bottom left, bottom right, just right, top middle, top left, left, just left. Seems logical to me. Right, so when you get the clips, they will not be assembled, so they will be like this. And what you've got to do is you have got to assemble them. So you have got to take, it's pretty easy because you've got the hexagonal side and the round side. And what this does is that pops in there. I'm gonna need the vise. Are they that tight, are they? Oh, hammer in it. I'll just put that in with my bare hands. It needs to go further. It needs to go further. Hold on, I don't know if we, look, that's in enough. Right. It'll pull in. Zach, I'm a hench, what can I say? Right, so there we go, so we've got that. So I need to, and then what we've got to do then is stick the sticky pad. It doesn't really matter if I peel off the white side or the red side at this stage, does it, Zach? Have we got an alcohol wipe with this kit? Yep. We don't really need an alcohol wipe for this. No, they haven't been all greased up, have they? Right, so you will then get yourself all your clips. So we have got all our clips there. Now, all our clips, all double-sided up, all ready to go. No vice needed. We don't like vice, do we? It's a play on words, that was, Zach. I got it. You got it, he's there. Right, so this is going to go here now. But Zach, you forgot that we've got the Land Rover dash cam on here. And what if we had the black view mounted rear camera, Zach? He didn't forget, really. Did he forget? I don't know. But did I have to remind him? We'll never know. Look, so what Zach's done is he's put a little cutter here. Doop, doop, doop. Now, obviously, it'll depend exactly where you've mounted your camera. You may have to remount it, but we followed Land Rover's instructions pretty carefully. Now, just be careful. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try and centrally locate this. So what I'm looking at is the distance on this end and this end being about right, and then we're going to mark. Shall I mark it on the frame? I guess I could, couldn't I? That's what I can do. Yeah. Lucky we got a white car. Pooped if you got a black car. Your problem, not mine. Right, let's get this level top to the bottom. And there you go. Mark that there. Let's get this one level. Equal spacing. We don't need to do the bottom ones because they got a, I'm going to do it for fun. Just have a look. Yeah, they're going to be there. Right, yeah, because they locate, don't they? So that should give us, yeah, and obviously that top cut out there, whoop, whoop, is, what are the features? Look, Zach got carried away, didn't you, Zach? No, he's put some little Easter eggs in. We've got some little fir trees and a little Land Rover Expedition going. And which way round does it go, Zach? Obviously, yeah, the HSX reads HSX from the, as you're standing at the door. Yes, we'll gloss over that point, shall we? Right, choo choo. I'm gonna start top middle. Right, so.
Sticking them without taking a pad off.
But then we'll have to take it off again. Or you're saying, do you want to go?
We get it perfect.
We'll get it perfect. We are going to go for it, Zach. We are going to go. Now, Zach is right. Zach is saying, whenever you do, so alcohol wipe. Let's get an alcohol wipe. It shouldn't be too bad sticking onto glass. The worst thing is those plastics on the car where you put that shiny, greasy dash shine and stuff like that. But your window should be free from grease anyway. But it's only the outer periphery we need to do, isn't it? And actually, Zach, I can see where you've had the sticky pads on here before. There, and we've got a sticky pad, so we need to go here. Careful with your rear window heater. We've tried to avoid most of that, haven't we, where we can. Right, right, so let's peel that off. So this one should go top dead center, really, shouldn't it? It should be above the... Right, so you've got to get that little thing up inside the... There he goes. See, and it clips up in behind and it hugs the front. Now we have got a little leeway, haven't we, in Molle plate design. We did put a little slot here to give us a little bit of stuff. Right, let's have a go. Did I not mark that one, Zach?
I think you wiped it off.
Let's hope your blue mark's better then, shall we? Right then. They're quite tricky to get in, those clips, Zach. Let me have a go.
Just needs a bit of force.
That's it, yeah.
And then they clip.
So yeah, they actually do clip. So I got the clip in and then pushed it. Is that how you would suggest it? Yeah. Zach's been playing with this in the... Oh, that was top left. Yeah, you'll be careful. Right, I'm going to do one more of these and then... we might as well do them all. Here we go. Oh. Right, so I'm going to clip this in and then push the back in. And that does clip in, doesn't it? You have perfected those. Right then, bottom, right, so what's the deal on the bottom left then, Zach?
So you've got a little thing here
that
locates in this.
Yeah, so it's going to go in here. And as it goes along, it dives into this little groove. I'm going to burst into my Madonna song any minute. Alright, bottom right, and that's the same, yeah. It's got a little peg almost. Can we call it a peg, Zach? Yeah, because that we've got a location point there. Right, so we've just put that one in there, dead centre, straight between the two uprights. Right, so let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Right, we've got the two side ones to do. Right, so again, we'll go off our mark. We'll put it on there and then we'll push it back. Now that one's got it hasn't got such a big, oh gosh, I got that a bit wrong there, Zach.
Yeah. But it tucks in behind.
It does tuck in behind, but it hasn't got quite as much of a hook behind, does it? Right, left. Yes, it's a more modest hook, that one. Right, let's get that out the way. Whoop. There we go. Right, so that's going to have to go in behind there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so we have got 8 mounting points, all securely bonded on. Right, so if we walk up with this, Zach, it's just going to fall off. So we need to sort of, I guess, get a 1 nut and bolt ready, and let's see if we can get it on, shall we? Yeah. Right, HSX is reading that way. Right, have you got any technique to this, do we reckon? Right then. Right, let's have a look. That's on. That's on. And do you reckon if I just put that on to stop it falling off?
Yeah.
Right, and then work it round.
Yeah.
So we've got a bit of movement here. There we go. Right, we're on there. Right. That's it. We're on that. Now that is springing. Yeah. We got this, Zach. Yeah, so the wash is obviously just to stop it scratching the aluminium. Right then, let's have a look now. You did say between the goalposts, but yeah, look, it's there. That might be a little bit, but again, we haven't got it all on yet. You're gonna have to get an assistant to help you with this. All right. Right, so we've gone for nylock nuts, haven't we, Zach?
Yeah.
so they don't rattle off. Right then, we're not looking too bad here. That one's on, that one's on. That bottom one there, Zach, he's a little bit tight. There you go. He did wiggle on though, and that was. But I guess that's a good thing, isn't it, Zach? If they sort of, because there is, it does curve a bit. Can you see that on it? It does, as you mount it, it does take a bit of a curve. So some of the dimensions do change a little as you tighten it up. Right, so let's have it. It was, to be fair, the last one. Zach's just saying, yeah, it is the last one. The last one you would expect to be. Right, now we did put an extra hole in there, didn't we, Zach? I think, was that my idea or yours? So if you were keen, you could put an extra self-tapper in that one, because this is one where it was less grip than the others, because it's not on the actual frame of the door so much. Right, I'll get and put the rest of these bolts on. Right, don't go crazy with the torque. I'm sorry, I haven't got an exact torque setting, but as long as it's pulling up and your the thread is past the nylock, you're good to go. So check they're all secure. Now, what I was talking about earlier is you can see the slope here on these, and that rests against this rubber seal. Now, obviously the biggest force this Molle plate system is going to see is when you're in a crash. So we're not recommending you put lots of heavy weight on the Molle plate, because if you were in a crash, it would also, it's more, you can put lighter things on there obviously, and it's more for when you're stopped and camping and set up at camp, because obviously we've got the picnic table that folds down and stuff, and we're going to show some accessories. Now, should we do the other Molle plates in the next video, Zach? 'Cause this is getting quite a long one already, isn't it? So as well as the rear Molle plate, we're also doing the rear side Molle plates, and I'll do that in the next video. But let's just show, the pièce de the resistance, the final touch, Zach. So we wanted a nice, because it is an interior fitting, we wanted to just put these little dome caps on. Now, do you want to go around the rear as I'm fitting these and just see what it looks like from the back? So you can't see any of the heads because that bit of tape covered it, and even the bit of tape you can hardly see. So it adds, but obviously if you've got a commercial and you're carrying things in your truck, it is going to give you an extra thing to prevent the rear window being broken, and it will add an element of security as well if you're traveling in your vehicle for tools or anything getting stolen from the rear. Those caps are lush, aren't they? Yeah. So that's it. That's really good. Zach's put a lot of effort into this. How many times have you revised those clips, Zach? No comment. We were in the dark. We must have been pushing double figures. So with the Molle plate, we have got a load of hooks. These are on the website. And you can mount these for mounting. Have I got this the right way? You got to mount them from the back. Ah, we might have to redesign the clip, Zach. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, no, Zach. We make it up as we go along, don't we, Zach? So obviously, yeah. So you've got the clips. Now look, that's quite cool, look, Zach. You can put them in from the front. Hold on, this one goes the other way, does it? Yeah. You can put them in from the front, and then push them in from the back.
That's a hook, but that's upside down.
That's a hook, that's upside down. That is, yeah, I can't work out why you would do that. Whose idea is that? That's a better hook, isn't it? So there you go, you can put them in. That's a more useful hook that way up. And then you could double up with your Big Larry Pro if you wanted, couldn't you? You got to think about this one. Oh, is that a Big Larry Pro the other way?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Big Larry Pro. Oh, let's get the hook the right way up. That's. Oh, look at that. So there you go. So when you're cooking, look, you could, if you mounted it a bit higher up perhaps than that one, look, you could cook at night and it could give you, and then hopefully you don't drain your battery. Shh, don't mention battery drain. You'll upset old Andrew Saint-Pierre White. His blood pressure looks bad as it is. We don't want to get him any more excited, do we? Right, is that it, Zach? Zach has done a really good job on that. Zach has put hours into this one. So we'll get those on the website. We've had all these made. They're made in the UK. The brackets are 3D printed from recycled ABS material. So this is eco. What other good cool credentials? And today we're running it on solar. The 3D printers are running entirely on solar, and they're charging the electric car, and they're charging the Tesla. So, and this is made in the UK, laser cut locally. So yeah, we think it's good. Okay, hope you enjoy it. Right, bonus feature, we forgot a couple of things. Zach said we're underselling ourselves, so we didn't explain. Zach hasn't just randomly made all these hole sizes. These are a fairly standard sort of Molle webbing size. There is a sort of industry standard size for that, and you can get the webbing straps that fit through and things that, so you can do that. We've put this funny system here, which is actually for these little, I call them nose rings. I don't know what the official name for these is, but you can put those in there, and that gives you a clip. They do rattle a bit. They're not too bad, but again, I'd only clip them in when you were at base, so to speak, rather than continually. You could do, and they may be better with something on them. So that's those. And then the other thing, I really like these. These are really cheap on eBay, and these are the tie-down lashings. All the old Range Rovers, the L320, the L322s, they've kept this lashing, and they're so cheap, and they're such a nice clip. It seems a shame to me for them just to be ending up in landfill or being smelted down. They're too nice. So I keep trying to design this little feature and putting it in, and you can bolt that through from the rear, and you can have a little clip there that lashes down. So that's what those little stars, and obviously you can have it rotated any which way you like. Right, the last thing. This little bottom section is IKEA. I'll put a picture on the screen. They do a series that you can, what's it called? It's probably called like Klulaf or something. And they do a system of little, and you can get little things that clip in there, little trays and all sorts of stuff. So they might be really good if you were camping and you wanted to put your cutlery somewhere or something.
Up as well. They're like,
oh, you've got them up here as well. Yeah, and that's the right, yeah, because they do all sorts of little stuff. So Zach's gone to some effort to arrange that to be useful. But make it your own. Do what you like, whatever you want with it. That's the idea of it, isn't it? So yeah, that's all good. Right, let's get on to the second part of the video, which will be separate, which is the rear side Molle plates. Right, bonus feature number 3. For some reason, I've decided it'd be a good idea to test our own product. So this is it's partly a tug of war between Ben and I, but we are going to try and see how many forces of kilogramlers. Now, when the door's shut, you'll have a little bit more force, but let's see if we can, let's see how many kilograms should we go for? Let's have a look. That's 50 kilograms. I reckon if we get to 25 kilograms, that's all right. Right? Here we go. Tell me where we're at. Here we go.
that's 50. That's 55.
Really?
Yeah.
We bossed it to 50.
No,
Oh, pounds. That's pounds, Ben. You're old school. We get with the kilograms, Ben.
Right, keep going. That's almost 25. That's 25 kilograms. It's going up. That's 30 now, right?
30. So I don't want to. Should we go some more?
Yeah, why not?
I know. Right, here we go.
That's 30. Oh, 32. 35.
Oh, what? Something went. Ah, my fingers are stuck. Oh, look, that's mad. It killed my fingers. What? That bottom one went. That bottom middle one, which was the one we said put the extra screw in. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with that. That was proper hurting my hands. I forgot. Look, I bruised my hand there. That's fierce force. Well done, Ben. I think you won that one. Right, that really is the end of this video. Good luck.